50 BMG into a flare gun. In a striking and hazardous experiment, an enthusiast fired a 50 BMG round from a flare gun. The presenter notes the cartridge's unusually large size. It's roughly the length of a US dollar bill, while the projectile itself weighs about 2 ounces. The test was conducted remotely, which was wise given the obvious risks. Unsurprisingly, the flare gun was utterly destroyed by the impact. Footage and comment threads that followed mixed disbelief with dark humor. Viewers joked about disposable firearms and suggested building a steel flare launcher to repeat the stunt. A clear takeaway: improvised use of firearms or launching ammunition from devices not designed for them is extremely dangerous. Experiments like this can cause catastrophic failure and serious injury, so they should never be attempted outside controlled, professional testing environments. SACO TRG M10 Next is the SACO TRG M10, a modular precision rifle chosen by the Canadian Armed Forces for enhanced long-range capability. Finland's SACO committed to deliver 229 units by the end of 2022, citing the M10's flexibility and multi-role potential. Designed for modularity, the M10 lets users change barrel, magazine, and bolt to switch calibers quickly. It's offered in .308 Winchester, .300 Winchester Magnum, and .338 Lapua Magnum, covering a wide spectrum of operational needs. The rifle typically weighs about 13 to 14 pounds, depending on configuration. Ergonomics and field serviceability are priorities. The rifle features a protective forend that doubles as a heat shield, a tool-free adjustable stock, and patented backplates to improve comfort when shooting prone. With its combination of adaptability, accuracy, and user-focused features, the TRG M10 is a modern choice for military and professional marksmen. Price approximately $11,500. Want me to keep this exact tone and format for the next firearm entry? FNP90. The FNP90 is a genuine movie star, featured in productions like Doctor Who, The Island, and Stargate SG-1. But it's also a widely used service weapon for special units in countries such as Belgium, France, and Spain. The P90's most distinctive feature is its top-mounted, translucent 50-round magazine, which stores cartridges horizontally and rotates them into alignment before chambering. It fires the 5.7 Ti 28mm SS-190 round, a cartridge designed for close-quarters work. It minimizes ricochet risk while retaining the ability to defeat certain soft armor plates. Weighing about 6.6 pounds, the P90 combines compact handling with high capacity, traits that explain its appeal for vehicle crews, special forces, and security details. Its drawback is cost. Manufacturing the P90 is significantly more expensive than simpler submachine guns, which limits wider adoption despite its technical advantages. Would you like me to continue with the next firearm in the same documentary style? B&T TP9. Another rapid-fire platform from Switzerland, the B&T TP9 is equally at home with police special forces, private security, and close protection teams. Its origins trace to an Austrian prototype that failed commercially. The design rights and drawings later moved to Switzerland, where the platform was refined and successfully adopted, especially by law enforcement users. The TP9 is a compact submachine-style carbine weighing roughly 3 pounds, with a cyclic rate near 900 rounds per minute. It accepts 9 x 19mm ammunition and magazines from 15 to 30 rounds and can be fired one-handed in close quarters if needed. The platform is highly modular. Silencers, optics, and other mission kits are straightforward to fit. With a street price around $1,500, the TP9 offers a balance of firepower, compactness, and adaptability, qualities that explain its popularity among professional users. Would you like me to continue polishing the next firearm entry in the same concise documentary style? B&T KH9. From Switzerland comes the B&T KH9, a purpose-built, versatile, semi-automatic submachine-style carbine designed for a wide range of roles: competitive shooting, personal defense, training, and law enforcement work. Because many countries limit police access to fully automatic firearms, platforms like the KH9 offer a legal alternative with high sustained fire capability, compact handling, and modern ergonomics. Chambered in 9 x 19mm with a 30-round magazine, the KH9 weighs about 5.1 pounds and measures roughly 15.8 inches when folded, making it compact for vehicle or motorcycle units. A full-length Picatinny rail allows attachments from optics to lights and grips. Reactions are mixed. Supporters praise its density of fire, user-friendly layout, and build quality. Critics argue the model exists more as a workaround for legal limits than as the result of pure design necessity. Overall, the KH-9 fills a clear niche where compact, powerful, and legally compatible firepower is required. Desert Tech Trek 22. The Ruger .22 family is legendary among firearms enthusiasts, so much so that October 22nd is celebrated by fans of the original .22 LR Ruger. First introduced in 1964, Ruger had produced millions of rifles by the 2010s, over 7 million by 2015, spawning a wide range of updates and upgrades. One notable modern conversion is the Desert Tech Trek 22. Designed to lighten and shorten the platform, the Trek 22 is about 7% lighter and 10.25 inches shorter than the standard rifle. Its unique chassis uses two polymer halves that clamp around the receiver and barrel, secured with 11 hex screws. The folding buttstock stores two spare magazines, and a long Picatinny rail provides ample mounting options, though some buyers critique the two-half chassis for fit and finish. The Trek 22 upgrade kit sells for roughly $300, offering an affordable way to modernize a classic 22 platform while improving portability and modularity. Would you like me to keep this same concise style for the next firearm entry? AGS-30, a modern Russian classic. The AGS-30 is a lightweight automatic grenade launcher, roughly 37 pounds, valued for its power and reliability in infantry, special forces, and airborne roles. It delivers a maximum rate of fire of about 400 rounds per minute, and if the barrel overheats, it can be swapped quickly or cooled with water. With sighting ranges reaching up to 6,890 feet and ammunition capable of engaging targets behind cover, the AGS-30 is effective at both suppressive and precision tasks. It can be collapsed to a carry position and redeployed in around 3 minutes. Developed during the 1990s and adopted into service in 1995, the AGS-30 remains a versatile option for offensive and defensive operations. MBA Gyrojet. What happens when rocketry meets small arms? The MBA Gyrojet was a U.S. experiment from the 1960s that essentially built a rocket-firing pistol. Possibly inspired by the era's fascination with rockets, its designers used solid propellant mini-missiles, 13 times 50 millimeters, to create a weapon that was unusually quiet and packed a lethal punch. Performance came with trade-offs. While the concept delivered low sound and high terminal effect, accuracy suffered. At about 328 feet, the spread reached roughly 7 to 10 feet, making precise fire unreliable. Engineers even explored adding stabilizers to the rockets, but changing the design proved costly. New caliber restrictions and the expensive redesign ultimately ended production, and the Gyrojet program was shelved. Would you like me to paraphrase the next firearm entry in the same concise documentary style? Browning Buckmark Rifle. Decades ago, Browning introduced the Buckmark, a semi-automatic pistol that quickly became a favorite. Produced for more than 30 years, the model spawned numerous variants and loyal fans. Gunsmiths have even converted the design into rifle configurations, extending its versatility. According to Browning, the rifle version is no longer in current production, but examples still appear on the market for roughly $520. Typical rifles ship with a 10-round .22 LR magazine, and weight varies by finish. A carbon variant can be just over 3 pounds, while a stainless model comes in around 4.6 pounds. Reviews commonly praise the Buckmark's balance and comfort, though its styling doesn't appeal to everyone. Cobra Pocket Pal. Looking like something out of a spy movie, the Cobra Pocket Pal is a distinctive revolver from the 1980s, notable for its dual-caliber capability. To switch between .22 LR and .380 ACP, the user simply replaces the cylinder, making the design unusually versatile for its time. The Pocket Pal's capacity varies by configuration, typically 5 or 3 rounds, and it weighs about 20 ounces, giving it a compact, pocketable profile. Internally, the cylinders are fully enclosed within the frame, and the firearm features 2 barrels and 2 firing pins to accommodate its dual-caliber layout. That versatility came with trade-offs. Loading speed was reduced to achieve the dual-caliber functionality. only a limited number were produced, so today the Pocket Pal is primarily a collector's piece, commonly available on the secondary market for roughly $250. 1. USFA Zip Point 22. Let's look at a surprising product from USFA, a company best known for making faithful clones of the Colt single-action revolver that also experimented with original designs. One standout is the pistol that helped launch the short-lived Zip brand. Chambered in 22 LR for recreational and target shooting, the Zip is extremely lightweight, about 15 ounces, thanks to extensive use of polymer components. Its most notable feature is a pair of unique cocking controls. The Zip load handle, when pressed, causes the bolt to grab the first cartridge from the magazine. Releasing your finger then feeds that round into the chamber. The Zip restrike control cocks the firing pin without chambering a round, allowing a second strike on the same cartridge. Despite the clever mechanics, the design never won broad market approval, and production of the Zip restrike version was discontinued. That said, Zip pistols still turn up on the secondary market. For example, you can sometimes find examples priced around $240.